Good morning, y'all. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nikki. Today's video is going to be a Bath & Body Works haul from some of their end of the season fall sales. So I did just do a Christmas candle haul. So if you're looking for Christmas content, look at the video right before this. That's Christmas candles. And then I placed an order for so much of the Christmas body care this past Sunday when they had their $5.50 sale. Let me know if you guys shopped that sale. It was such a great deal. But before all of that, when a lot of the fall stuff went on sale, I did place some orders and I've kind of combined them all for this video. So I've got a few candles, I've got a few body care pieces, and then there is also some hand soaps. I did go ahead and do a 5 for 5 hand soap order, and now I'm kind of kicking myself because there are so many new soaps out for Christmas that I want, but I bought these before the Christmas soaps came out because I'm actually running really low on hand soap, which I'm proud of myself for getting through my hand soap collection. So I needed some, so I went ahead and purchased some, but I will definitely be getting more of the Christmas soaps later on as well. But let's go ahead and get started with some of the body care I picked up. So I did go ahead and purchase Fall and Bloom. So I got it in the lotion and the fragrance mist. They didn't have the body cream. Normally I get the body creams instead of the lotions. And then I actually got the little travel size perfume as well. So this scent has notes of juicy plum, wild blooms, and velvet moss. I wore this over the weekend. I actually really like it. So there is something in this that smells really reminiscent of In the Stars. I'm not sure what it is, but it also definitely has this sort of earthy quality to it. It's not super sweet. It is very perfumey. It does smell like a designer perfume or a high-end perfume, I think more so than a body mist, but it's not super sweet. I don't get a lot of plum notes. What I get is a lot of this sort of earthy, woodsy quality, and then some white florals in there, which I don't normally like florals, but this is not too heavy on the florals. I was afraid it would be more so because it is called Fall and Bloom, so you would think florals, and the packaging is just gorgeous. But yeah, there is something in here that reminds me a lot of In the Stars, and it might even be that moss note that just feels a lot like those woodsy amber notes that are in the Stars. Or maybe it could be the floral notes as well. But I do like this one, not as much as I like some of their other like more signature scents, such as In the Stars, or even their brand new one that just came out, Dream Bright, is so good. But this is a good one as well, especially if you are looking for something that smells a little more sophisticated and less like your typical body mist. I feel like this could be great for during the day. You could wear this on a night out, but it's not like a moody, dark, sultry nighttime fragrance. It is more light and fresh and airy as you would think from the packaging. So I do really enjoy this one, and I was surprised because it is rare for me to like something with those floral notes. Okay, then I grabbed the only things I could find in Dream Bright. So I got this lotion, which was in the store, the hand cream, and then I got the travel size mist online. Y'all, this scent is so good. I'm just saying it right now. It's a great one. So this doesn't have the notes on it. Let me pull them up online. I'm pretty sure it's sapphire berries, night blooming orchid, and vanilla, but let me check. Yeah, it is. So it has notes of sapphire berries, night blooming orchid, and crystallized vanilla. I actually looked up what sapphire berries are. It is a real thing. It's not just them making up fancy frilly names for things. There is a sapphire berry, but this smells so good. It smells a lot like Mon Paris by YSL, and I don't know why, because they don't have a lot of the same notes or any of the same notes. I know that it probably does have more than 3 notes. They're just not all listed. The vanilla in this, the base of this, is so sweet and delicious, but mostly what you get is this amazing fruity floral that smells like a designer perfume. So good, so sweet, so feminine. This is probably my favorite from their signature line that has come out since In the Stars. I like it so much. It doesn't have patchouli notes. It almost has that sort of a vibe though of like a sweet patchouli fruity floral, but it doesn't. I think just the orchid notes combined with the vanilla gives it that sort of sweet perfumey vibe, but it's so good. You guys, you have to try this one out. The berries are just scrumptious and delicious. The vanilla is so smooth and sweet, and then you just get this beautiful mature quality from the florals. So if you haven't picked this up or tried it out and you like those type of scents, you have to try this. The full body care collection is out now. It wasn't at the time I bought this, but I did place an order for, I think, the hand cream, the fragrance mist, and the shower gel that should be coming in whenever I get my Christmas order. But yes, super excited about this fragrance. It's a great one. It's so good. All right, then I also grabbed Wicked Vanilla Woods. I've never had this one before, But Ksenia always talks about it. I don't know if you guys watch her channel. She has a really great channel where she talks about Bath & Body Works, but also lots of different high-end and celebrity perfumes. And she's just great. She has a huge collection and I always love her videos. But she raves about this scent. She loves it. I've never actually smelled Wicked Vanilla Woods before. It usually comes out around Halloween and I love this packaging. So the notes are magical vanilla, glowing amberwood, and enchanted pink pepper. And I think the reason I never got this before is because people say that it doesn't really smell like vanilla, and when you think of a vanilla scent, it's not that. It's not sweet, and they're right. This smells like a unisex sort of scent. Very, very woodsy, very peppery, but not too much. It's just the right amount. It's woodsy, peppery, and then you get a little bit of vanilla just to smooth it all out and make it not too sharp. But this really does smell like it could be either a men's cologne or a women's perfume. It is not super sweet. It's not juvenile. It's not your young, girly teenager perfume. This smells like, I know I've said that about every single thing I've talked about so far, but this does smell like high-end perfume. Almost like niche quality perfume. It is so, so good. Oh my gosh. I think between the three I've talked about so far, Dream Bright is my favorite, then Wicked Vanilla Woods, and then Fall & Bloom. Fall & Bloom is good to me, but it's kind of forgettable. It's like I said, it's related to In the Stars, but In the Stars to me is just so much better that Fall & Bloom kind of falls by the wayside. I'll wear it, but it's not one that I would repurchase, if that makes sense. It's just a one and done for me. But this, no, this is so good. Yeah, something about that sandalwood vanilla combo, it just hits perfectly, and then you add some spice to it from that pepper. It's amazing. But yes, definitely do not discount this, but just don't expect that because it's called Vanilla Woods, don't expect like your sweet, traditional, girly, foodie vanilla, because it's not that. This smells like perfume. Okay, then I went ahead and bought a few Bonfire Bash products because I was starting to get nervous. It wasn't in the $5.50 sale that they had going on for their fall products, and when I went online, they were completely sold out of the fragrance mist and they only had the body cream, and even then I was getting nervous. So when I went in the store and I saw that they had the full line, I picked up a little bit of everything. So I did grab the shower gel, the fragrance mist, and the body cream, and of course I already had a set of the body cream and the fragrance mist, so I'm hoping, actually I grabbed 2 of the body cream, but I'm hoping this should be enough to tide me over for the next year because I'm on my last bottle from last year's packaging, and so now that gives me 3 creams and then 2 sprays and a shower gel, and that should get me through the next year. But if they stop bringing this out, I'm gonna be so sad. This is my favorite fall fragrance and probably maybe my favorite Bath & Body Works fragrance. It's really hard for me to say, but it is up there with the best of the best. The notes on this are not on the bottle. Okay, it is on the body cream. So it's vanilla bourbon, creamy sandalwood, and cashmere musk. This is your sweet but not too sweet marshmallows at a bonfire. Amazing scent. So good. The vanilla bourbon in this is super foodie and decadent. It smells like a marshmallow. It smells very sweet. And then when you combine it with the sandalwood, what you get is this effect of like a marshmallow burning, because you get that fiery woodsy note that comes from the sandalwood. It's so good. And then the cashmere musk just gives it that like warm, cozy quality. So overall, this is just a delicious, scrumptious, woodsy, cozy fragrance, and I love it. It does have a little bit more of a gourmand edge than the other ones I've talked about so far this video, which is probably why I like it the best, but I didn't want to miss out on getting this, so I hope they have it at SAS. I hope there's more at the end of the year so that it's widely available. I might even pick up one more, but especially if the mist, because I only have 1 of them or 2 of them, but we shall see. I go through this really fast, so that's why I'm saying it should last me a year, but really that will probably only last me a year because I go through these so fast. I love it. I've said this before, I don't like it in this packaging, but it is what it is. This is the packaging it's in, and what I really care about is the scent itself. So I hope next year they give it a prettier bottle though. All right, let's talk 3-wick candles. I got 5 of them, and I know at least 1 of them is gonna go back to the store. I'm gonna return it and get something else because with all the Christmas candles out, I'm not going to keep candles that I ordered or that I got and I don't really love, because there are so many Christmas candles that I do love. There's going to be Candle Day, there's going to be SAS. This is the time of the year when my candle collection gets really big. So I want to make sure that things that I am keeping in my collection and burning and using are things I love. So with that being said, the first candle that I ordered was Mahogany Balsam. Really pretty packaging. I've never had this one before, but it does come out quite often, and I love their fresh balsam scent, so I always like trying the different variations on that. The notes on this are juniper berry, fresh balsam, and mahogany wood. But you guys, the mahogany note in this is too much for me. I should have known because I don't really like mahogany teak wood. I know a lot of people love that one. It's got this heavy, heavy cologne scent that honestly, it doesn't quite give me a headache, but it makes me feel a little bit queasy. It's too much for me. It's too strong. And that's the main note in this. It's just this heavy, heavy mahogany note and then a little bit of balsam underneath. But to me, I would rather have fresh balsam, under the Christmas tree, tree farm, things like that. This one I don't think is for me, although it is a really nice scent if you like that. If you love mahogany teak wood and you like fresh balsam, this is a good mashup of the two. Sometimes those mahogany notes are too strong for me. So I think I will take this one back while I still can, while I'm still within my 90 days with the receipt, return it, exchange, and get a different one that I'm going to enjoy more than this one. All right, then I was really interested in this one, the Cranberry Orange Seltzer. So this collection had a few. It had Sweet Whiskey, which I smelled in store, and I actually wasn't crazy about it. Then it had Juniper and Gin, which same, it was too sharp for me. When I smelled it, it has this almost like lime sort of scent to it, and it's just very astringent and too much so for me, too strong, couldn't do it. And then there was one more in this collection. Oh, Spiced Apple Toddy, and I already have one of those from last year. That's a great scent. It smells a lot like leaves, but since I already have one, I didn't need a new one in new packaging. But this one I was interested in, so I did order it online. I actually really love this packaging. That's part of the reason that I think I was so interested in this collection, is because I love how it looks like a little champagne glass. The notes on this are fresh orange, sugared cranberries, and fizzy seltzer water. This one I haven't decided if I'm going to keep or not, just because it smells so much like every other citrus candle. It smells very much like mango mandarin, even from back in the day. Do you guys remember mango mandarin, like that OG Bath & Body Works scent? That's what this reminds me of. Really, really heavy on the orange note, a little bit of cranberry. It's a little bit bubbly, a little bit effervescent. I don't even know if that's really there, if it's just in my head because of the title. But yeah, it's something that I would burn in the summertime. This is not something that I would burn around Thanksgiving, which is what it came out for. I don't associate citrus notes with the holidays. I just don't. I know some people do, but I don't. So this is another one that I'm considering taking back. But then again, this packaging to me would work really well in the summer. So I might keep this one, because a lot of times if something comes out at Christmas time and to me it smells very summery, I think about it, I'm like, you know, I could get this and burn it in the summer, but I'm not gonna want Christmas packaging at that time. I'm gonna want more summery packaging, but this could very easily work in the summer as well. That color is very pretty and bright and fresh, so I might keep this one and just burn it in like June or July. That's the time of year that this smells like to me. All right, now another classic OG candle that I've actually just never purchased before or even smelled before, and people love this candle. It's Vanilla Birch. So I wanted to go ahead and order it and see what all the fuss was about. So the notes are white birch bark, Madagascar vanilla, and warm sandalwood. This is one that I'm going to have to burn to see whether I like it or not. On cold, it's good, but it has a distinctly almost like minty cooling note to it. That I was not expecting at all, and I have never heard anyone say that, so I don't know whether that's just my perception, but to me, this is gonna sound weird, this almost smells like icy hot. And I don't know where that's coming from, but I also get the sense that this could smell completely different when burning. People say that this smells really expensive, really classy, very much like a boutique or a nice classy store, a scent that you would have going in that environment. So I do actually want to burn this and see. I can kind of smell the woodsy notes in here, but I get that like almost menthol smell from this, and I really don't know why, because the notes wouldn't indicate that at all. So I'm gonna try this one out and see what I think. And then the last two candles I got, I've had many times before and I love them both. This is one of the Christmas candles in this collection that I love so much. This is Peppermint Sugar Cookie. It's in the little Nutcracker collection where you actually see her holding the Nutcracker right there. I think this collection is so beautiful. The notes on here are crushed peppermint, vanilla extract, creamy butter, and soft sugar cookies. I love this scent, you guys. It's so good. It's the best blend of a delicious crushed up candy cane and a warm buttery sugar cookie. And when you burn it, the buttery sugar cookie notes come out even more, but it's perfectly in between. You don't get too much mint and you don't get too much sugar cookie. And I'm actually not a person that I don't like the crushed candy cane candle very much, or the twisted peppermint ones. Sometimes I find them too minty, but this to me, when you add that gourmand bakery quality in there as well, it makes it come alive for me and I love it. So I'm excited for that one. And then I also grabbed warm apple pie. I didn't get this one when it came out earlier in the fall just because I was like, okay, I had it for 4th of July and I have so many other fall candles, but I really love warm apple pie. So when it went on sale, I did go ahead and decide to pick it up. The notes are baked Granny Smith apple, melted brown sugar, and flaky homemade crust. That flaky crust note gets me, y'all. It's so good and so buttery. This is such an authentic apple pie scent. This is one of their best pie scented candles. This and blueberry pie, so good. This one traditionally has not always had the biggest throw. People always have had issues with it, so I hope it performs well, but I'll continue to buy it because the scent is just that good. You can smell. It just smells like opening up an oven with a warm apple pie in there. When you put an apple pie and you bake it in your house, and the aroma that fills the home smells exactly spot on like this candle. You can just smell like the bubbling pie filling with the cinnamon sugar in it, and those like piping hot Granny Smith apples, and then a buttery, flaky, delicious crust. It's so good. I love this candle. So I'm glad I picked it up. All right, and then let's talk about the 5 foaming hand soaps that I did grab. So I got one more Autumn S'mores. I love this so much. This is the 3rd one that I've gotten this season alone, and I had it last year as well. It's just so yummy. I really want them to make this in body care. Last year on the Bath & Body Works Instagram, there was a day where they asked for feedback. What scent would you like us to put out in body care? And I was like, Autumn S'mores, please. I love it so much. So the notes on here are crisp apple, gooey marshmallow, and cinnamon spice. That apple note scared me at first, but no, it is so good. It's just so good. It's a combination of this like graham cracker note and apple for some reason is just so delicious, and you do get the feeling of these like sticky gooey marshmallows, and it's just, there's something about it that's absolutely scrumptious. So I wanted to grab one more of those. Then I got a marshmallow pumpkin latte. You guys, something about marshmallow pumpkin latte just screams fall to me. It is so perfect for this time of year, and it really is. To me, it's just November in a bottle. So it's kind of a no-brainer, and I like having sort of the more standard typical scents like this out in our kitchen and our guest bathroom, because I feel like when other people come over, I want to make sure there's something there that's pretty inoffensive, pretty standard, that's not way out there. So I'm not going to put like my Carnival kettle corn hand soap where other people are going to use it, because I know not everybody wants their hands to smell like buttery popcorn. Whereas marshmallow pumpkin latte, I feel like is a really typical fall soap scent, and it's really good. The notes are creamy pumpkin, toasted marshmallow, and warm praline. It smells exactly like the body care. Yeah, it is so good. You don't get a lot of coffee. I've said this before, if any at all. It doesn't smell like a latte. What you get is more of the scent of like the foam that would go on top. You get this sort of creamy, sweet pumpkin, marshmallow, and praline blended scent. Very soft, very fluffy. I've always loved it, and I feel like I said, most people will at least tolerate it for washing their hands. It might be a little sweet for some people, but with a hand soap, it doesn't linger and stay around forever, so I figure it's okay. Okay, then I grabbed Harvest Gathering. Now, Harvest Gathering in the candle is one of my favorite all-time scents. I do like this bottle with the sort of textured leaves on there. The notes are fresh picked apples, autumn berries, and clove buds. This smells like a heavy spiced apple, and it's so good. It smells like a craft store, like a potpourri. So good. So quintessentially autumn, fall feels. Again, this is one that I feel like most people, if not everyone, will like the scent, at least just for a hand soap. It's It's so good. I love clove. Clove is one of my all-time favorite scent notes, so it's perfect for me. All right, y'all, I don't know what happened, but the camera froze for the rest of the video, so I wanted to come back and just refilm this last little bit because I do really like this last soap and I wanted to share it with y'all. So this is lemon poppy seed. I read the notes and I was like, okay, I have to try this out because I love bakery scents, and especially I really love lemon bakery scents. And the notes on this are poppy seed scone, zesty lemon, and sugar glaze, which doesn't that sound amazing? This is definitely going to be for next year, spring, summer, but to me, this smells really good. The packaging is beautiful and it also drew me in, like anything with a Cinnabon on it, yes. And honestly, this does kind of smell like a lemon pastry. It has a distinctively like flaky, buttery, almost like an almond croissant sort of note in it. There is some sort of bakery croissant-like note, and then that sweet lemon glaze. And you guys, I really like it. So I'm excited for this. I will be holding it for next year in the spring, summer. Like I said, it's not for this time of year, but it is gorgeous. So I'm glad I picked it up, even though I'm not going to be using it now and I'm ready for Christmas soaps. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this haul. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you're loving. Are you still into the fall scents, or are you completely just ready for Christmas and over the fall? I try to hold myself back from doing everything too early. I will buy things both in like home decor and clothing and body care and stuff like that, but I don't put up my Christmas decor and start using my Christmas scents at least until mid-November, if not late November, because I still want to be excited about it at Christmas time. I don't want to be over it and sick of it when Christmas rolls around, and so I try to pace myself. But let me know where you guys are at, what scents you're loving, what you're into. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.